avec ma précédente... Mon précédent chat. Je crois qu'on l'avait eu 2 fois des collerettes. Bon bref. On est sur le jeu, je vais quand même essayer de garder une oreille attentive. Les piliers de la Terre. Je sais pas comment moi j'ai trouvé le logo sans traduit. Bon là on va continuer, on était au chapitre 10 je crois. Je dis pas de bêtises. T'es arrivé à Winchester je crois, non c'est pas ça? On va parler au chevalier.
Where do we find King Stephen?
Who's asking?
Richard of Kingsbridge.
I've heard of you.
Good things, I hope.
Maybe. You can go inside the cathedral.
Where are all the knights and soldiers?
I should go first.
But this is a house of God.
Only 2 more days.
If they know what's good for them, they'll surrender.
I'd be disappointed if Maud would give up so easily.
My king! You have my sword!
Good! Who is that?
Richard of Kingsbridge.
Him. Now, what about those archers out there?
Ah, Sir Richard, you made it.
Had a monk to look after.
You should visit our enemies, father. They should be praying, for we'll cut their heads off.
Yeah.
Hear, hear.
On les... Ah non, on part par Richard, William et ses hommes. Par les rois d'abord. Oh, soldat effrayé plutôt.
Father, I'm afraid. Come now. What are you afraid of? I own a mill. I built it myself. The only thing I was ever good at. I will die if I have to fight.
On l'interroge.
Do you have a family? A wife. I can't go out there. I can't.
Oh, l'idiot se cachait dans les lits.
Hide in the church, but let no one see you. No. No, I won't.
Sauf s'il se fait choper.
Thank you, Father.
Il a aidé William et ses hommes, on va aller voir le roi, lui on s'en fout.
There's no 2 ways about it. I have to go out there myself to see what's going on.
My king, Ranulph's archers are only waiting for you.
They know they'll be at my mercy once I've dealt with Robert the Bastard and Ranulph the traitor. I doubt they dare shoot me.
Stephen, be reasonable.
Henry, will the church for once shut up? We are at war. Wonderful. Now, I will go out there without getting shot in the head. I must know why they posted the archers up there today. Just for once, use your brain. Think.
Yes, my king.
Approchez-le, on s'en fiche.
My king?
You? What are you doing here? Have you come to atone for having your monks write that heretical book?
No, my bishop.
So you continue to doubt your bishops, your pope.
Henry.
How dare you show your face here?
Henry! I told you I am not to be disturbed.
This monk should be thrown into a cell. Maybe then he will see reason.
What? Because he doubts your miracles? I have to admit, having someone walk over red-hot plowshares or putting his hand in boiling water to prove he's innocent is entertaining. I give you that.
Stephen!
But the monk is right, of course. There is a tendency that your miracles conveniently happen when the church needs them most. Whoever believes that to be a coincidence or miraculous deserves no place at my table. Philip the Prior. I remember you. I will make sure my brother won't arrest you. But I don't have time for you just now. Unless you have a solution for my problem. There are archers outside, probably looking forward to killing me. But I have to see what's going on out there with my own eyes, without getting shot.
If
you don't have a solution for my problem, do not disturb us. We shall talk later.
D'accord, donc c'est pour le marché au roi Stéphane. Ah oui, tant que j'ai pas... On va demander à William. On va aller d'abord voir William et ses hommes. Peut-être avec le bouclier. Ça a l'air de marcher. Et tu vas voir où ils sont. Quoi d'autre? Un soldat effrayé, on va pas l'utiliser. Congrégation. Ok. Non. On va lui proposer le bouclier.
My king, you could use a shield to protect yourself.
A well-directed arrow can pierce a shield, a helmet even.
Then why do all these men wear helmets?
For luck.
Il doit rester autre chose encore à faire. On va lui demander à... Il chercher peut-être des choses.
What would be the safest way to face an archer?
Are you thinking of joining us in battle?
He's finally become one of us.
Never mind.
Les chevaux.
If Stephen were to ride on a horse, he would probably make an even better target.
Quoique. Si on demandait au chevalier là, ça peut marcher.
Our king's advisors believe it would be dangerous for him to stand out here in front of the archers.
They're right.
They are?
Don't worry. They won't waste their arrows on monks and peasants. But the king would definitely be a tempting target. Would end the war in the blink of an eye. I wouldn't hesitate to shoot the bastard of Gloucester either.
Ça peut être bien. Ça peut être une bonne information. Ça peut être une bonne information.
If you were to dress like a poor man, not like a king or a soldier, the archers might not shoot at you.
This is highly inappropriate, Philip of Gwynedd.
It is. But he's right. Robert's a bastard, but his men are not without honor. I may try it. A good idea. You are Welsh, aren't you?
Yes, my king.
The Welsh are moving against me as we speak. They call themselves kings over there. Did you know that?
I do. I was born in the kingdom of Gwynedd.
Barbarian kings. Robert of Gloucester did well to enlist them for his cause. I remember how, when we first met, you told me you were worried about Robert of Gloucester. You saw it. I saw it. But no one else at this table did. Now he'll arrive in 2 days' time to fight us. Tell me, Philip, why have you come all the way from Kingsbridge to see me?
The Earl of Shiring, William Hamley, broke the pact I had made with his parents and you, my king. He stopped supporting our cathedral with stone and timber.
And why is that?
Because I made a great mistake. I have conducted a market without a license.
Is that so?
It was my fault. I thought the church did not need a license.
Did you hear that, Henry?
Yes, my brother.
My brother makes that same mistake all too often. William Hamley had the right to punish you, and he is a loyal friend of mine.
Yes, my king.
But I consider you a friend as well. I hereby grant you the same market rights as Shiring. It would be a shame if you didn't finish your cathedral.
Thank you. Thank you, my king.
What's going on out there?
Of course. That's why all those archers are up there. Robert of Gloucester is not attacking in 2 days. He's attacking today.
To arms! It's an ambush. Do not use the front entrance.
They knew that would draw us out. I need my horse.
As Stephen and his men went to face the approaching army, his brother, Bishop Henry, urged me up to the top of the cathedral. His fear had made him forget about our dispute. I had never been that high up.
Pray with me, Philip. Pray that Stephen will win, so this war can end.
I closed my eyes to pray.
Oh la paix. On va pas s'emmerder.
About Kingsbridge and the market and what I wanted. I simply prayed for peace. And as I did, I realized that ever since the dream about my parents, I had not prayed. What if, as in the dream, my prayers would not be heard now? I begged the Lord to make me see. To make me see that he was there.
Philip, look!
I was too far away to understand what was happening.
Robert's men. They're winning. Stephen is lost.
It felt like the world was spinning under my feet. I was afraid that I would fall. I closed my eyes. And then I saw.
They're breaking through the church doors!
Voir la vérité. Tac, c'est quoi là? Bête.
Where are the women?
Ah.
And
Une
then
tarte.
I knew it was us. Only us. No devil to harm us. No god to protect us. Only us.
Philip was gone for 2 weeks. We had no idea what had happened to him. To be true, we had other things on our mind, Ali and I.
Are you sure we're alone?
Right now, there's only you and me.
Look at that.
Told you.
I hope Philip and Richard are all right.
Me too.
Say, Jack, have you read our book?
What about you? What did you think?
Well, I thought you said...
On comprend quand même quelque chose.
If all this falls apart because he set up an illegal market, he alone will be responsible.
I have faith in him, and so should you. Who else could save Kingsbridge if not him?
Do you still remember the text?
Well, do you?
Well...
On va voir s'il les connaît.
I remember one part.
Oh? And which one was that?
Before me, she stood. Her clothing set aside. No flaw to be found in all her body.
All clothing was set aside?
All of it.
And there was no flaw?
No flaw at all.
Est-ce qu'on continue?
Her shoulders and her arms. I saw and I caressed. And then her breasts, forms made to be felt and touched.
I remember that part.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
On possède.
Flat his belly beneath his slender waist. His legs, what form, what a perfect arse.
You made that up.
So what? Don't you like my version?
Oh, I like it.
L'autre à la haute, lui, il récite bien le truc. Enfin, continue une deuxième fois.
Each aspect, nothing that I saw lacked perfection. As I hugged my naked body close to his.
Ali,
Yes,
I love you.
I love you too. I always will.
Il a tout vu.
Did you hear something?
No. It's only us, Jack. You and me.
It is us. Only us.
Hey, Philip the Prior. Monk!
Ok, on s'est fait capturer, le Roux aussi.
Never let them see you weak. Stand tall. What is there to look at, monk?
Why do you do all this?
Because I want to. No god, bloodline, or fate made me king. I took the throne. I chose to rule, and I chose to fight. And I'm not done yet.
Is it worth all these lives?
To best Maud? By God, yes. It's a game that I intend to win.
What about Ranulf's men?
Probably glad to be out of the castle after all that time. Probably looking for women and getting drunk.
Et nuages.
It's getting dark.
It's not the end of days.
Are you sure of that?
I'm not finished here yet. So yes, I'm sure.
Chevalier capturé.
Richard, don't draw attention to yourself. Not when they have you in a cage. Not if you're the king.
Why am I in here?
You are with us, are you not?
I prayed for peace.
Peace is the wait between one battle and the next. You were right about William Hamley.
How so?
The moment the battle took a turn for the worse, he and his men switched sides. The Earl of Shiring is fighting for Maud now, and for Robert.
William Hamley is only fighting for himself and for Bishop Waleran.
Go home, Philip.
How?
I will tell the guards there's no reason to hold you.
But you're not king anymore, are you?
Before too long, the throne will be mine again. And these people here know it.
Thank you.
Hold your market. Stand your ground. William Hamley will have no legal way of going against you.
What about you?
My loyals will make their moves. The game is not yet over. I ordered them to capture Robert to make an exchange. Maud knows it's not over. She'll savor each day that she has me under lock and key. She is her father's daughter, but the throne of England is mine.
If you want peace, if you want to save the lives of the innocent, you have to give up.
Never. That's the only thing I'm not good at.
Allez, j'ai pas envie.
There really is no hope.
Guards! Release the monk.
Ok, bon déjà on a l'autorisation. Ah là, j'ai autorisé à tenir un chef par le trône d'Angleterre. Pour de l'assignation, ok donc on a réussi à aider notre truc. À créer donc notre propre machin. D'accord. Donc à la fin il sera plus moine. Ou du moins moins moine. Ok, on commence à arriver à la fin presque du livre de... Par contre, pourquoi ça va faire vite le truc? Le chargement en fait.
In the last 2 days of the Fleece Fair, we have collected more money than we did during the last 3 markets combined.
Is the Earl of Shiring not opposed to us doing a fleece fair of our own?
The law protects us.
And our lord.
He is. Our time of trepidation is finally over.
It will never be over.
What did you say, Philip?
Nothing. The music is too loud.
Our prior is right. The display out there is not appropriate for our monastery.
The fair will be over soon. And by then, Kingsbridge will be self-sufficient.
Ah ok, on jouait lui. Parler à Philippe d'abord.
Philip? Ah, you're back. How are things at the quarry?
All's in order. We won't have any further problems. So, why did you ask me to come?
It's about Jack. He got into a fight with Alfred again. Have you come to a decision yet about my proposition?
I'm not sure.
Jack can already read and write, and there is much more we can teach him here. What does his mother think?
She may never agree to marry me because of this. She believes I'm favouring Alfred. But Alfred is the master craftsman. I taught him since he was 6. Jack is only an apprentice. And the two can't go on like this.
No, they cannot.
He wouldn't work on the cathedral, but he could stay in Kingsbridge.
He could?
I have no choice. I want the best for my children. For all of them.
Of course. Let us talk to Jack then.
Yes.
Ok, on va parler à Jack. C'est pas la peine, non, c'est pas la peine. Lui reparler, tiens. On va aller lui parler, donc.
Tom, wait for me.
Philip? Something is ailing you, isn't it? Philip, you told me in Cuthbert once that if you became prior, you would want to fight the priory's debt. Remember? It was the day little Jonathan came to us.
Yes, I remember. He was so little.
You achieved what you set out to do, and so much more. If only Cuthbert was still here with us to see this.
Milius, we have not had time to talk since I returned.
There was time, but you avoided it.
I have a bad feeling about all this.
Why? For once, all is well.
I haven't seen my brother Francis in a long time. I'm afraid. For him. For all of us. But it's not just that.
No?
I think I've lost my faith.
You?
Let us talk later, like we used to.
Yes, of course. We will.
Ok, il est sympa lui. Je suis pas capté. Il aime pas trop ça.
I have pressing matters to attend to, my prior.
All right.
And what kind of surprise is it?
Well, I think you'll be amazed, both of you.
Ooh, now I'm curious. When can we see it?
I should be done this afternoon. Come on, Jonathan. Let's have a look at the bear.
Yes, please.
Have fun, boys. Any idea what he's up to?
I have no idea.
Father, Jack took tools from the site. I don't know what he did with them, but I know he took them.
Well, you two won't get a chance to quarrel in the future. Philip will see to that. But Jack is not the only one to blame in this.
L'autre il est parti devant par contre. Allez leur parler. Pour leur dire il est parti.
Martha, have you seen Jack?
He went with Jonathan to see the bear fight.
With Jonathan? That's dangerous. What is he thinking? Oh.
On va quitter le marché parce qu'il est parti perdre l'air.
Oh, by the way, I've heard from Richard.
Is he all right?
Message didn't say, but I assume he's fine.
Why's that?
He says he needs me to buy him a new horse.
Look at him go!
Are you sure you want to see this?
Of course. What a show.
Why did the bear and dog fight?
It's in their nature. The beast that is more clever and stronger wins.
No. For them, there is no winning.
Jonathan, come here. You shouldn't have brought him here. It's dangerous.
I'm always doing something wrong no matter what I do. If Alfred had brought him here, I bet there wouldn't have been a problem.
There would have.
Maybe it's better if you and Jonathan go.
Come on.
Jack.
What?
I know how you feel.
Oh, really?
The world is unjust. We are like these poor animals, forced to tear at each other's flesh. It is a game that they force us to play.
Who? Tom?
No. The kings and empresses, even the bishop, Tom, and all of us are made to live in an unjust world in which we are forced to make unjust decisions again and again. And we don't even know we are playing their game. You have every right to be angry. But there is a way to remove yourself from that cage. Perhaps not for the sake of God, but for the sake of man.
What do you mean?
I want you to become a monk.
Wait! Don't go wandering off on your own.
On va continuer vers la cathédrale.
Have you two seen my son?
Ellen, he went over to see the bear fight.
Aliena? I have come to...
To what?
What's wrong with your brother?
I've no idea.
Aliena, I have come to ask for your hand. In marriage.
Are you mad, Alfred Builder?
What?
Why would you think that I...
What
was that?
Qui s'est fait bouffer? Allez, l'ouvrir.
Oh, now. I'm here. Should have looked out for you. You want us to go all the way up there? Like Alfred and Jack do? Come on. We'll go together. You and me.
So, this is it then?
Who's that man?
I am the Earl of Shiring, boy.
Stay with me, Jonathan.
Now, while my men inspect your market, tell me, where is your saint?
The crypt.
Speak up!
Tom!
The crypt!
Oh, you are Tom Builder. Two birds with one stone.
Il a assommé. Le tour de veste. Une tombe. Oh, on va aller voir. C'est la nôtre. Ah non, c'est la tombe de sa femme.
I'm sorry, my love. I am so sorry.
All is well, my husband. Rest now. Rest.
This is the end.
They were burning by God. They were on fire. Where are the others? They're going to kill them!
Aliena! Milius locked the door.
From the outside? Is he still out there? No.
On va aller voir Jack.
Milius locked it.
Milius! I think I can hear him out there.
Return our saint, or you will go to hell.
No. You go. No! Hallowed be thy name.
William Hamley.
Thy kingdom come.
Aliena is still out there.
So is Jonathan. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
On va parler au moine.
What did we do wrong?
Nothing.
Aliena! Then why is the Lord punishing us? We are doomed.
Stay here. You will be safe. Ever since that lightning struck, Kingsbridge has been cursed.
We are doomed.
Ever since I've come here, Kingsbridge has been doomed.
Membre du cure, on va aller lui parler à lui.
Arrows! They're shooting arrows into the cloister! Lead us not into temptation. Everyone stay away from the windows! Deliver us from evil. Amen. Come, we must help the wounded outside.
No, I can't go out there.
We must!
You didn't see what I saw. By God, you didn't see it.
Thy kingdom come.
The Lord is my shepherd.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Parler en Roux.
Pray with our brothers. I will make sure nobody leaves.
I must go out there and find Jonathan.
This is beyond your power.
Only God can help him now.
Deliver us from evil.
Brother Andrew,
Pray with our brothers.
I must go out there.
This is only God.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
Aliena!
Don't go out there.
Hallowed be thy
May
name.
God have mercy on us.
Brother Andrew, I implore you. Others are still outside.
Pray for them. It's all we can do.
Jonathan is not. I need to go out and look.
No!
As we have forgiven our debtors.
I feel sick.
Have you seen Jonathan?
Temptation.
Oh, if he was out there, then there's no hope for him.
Deliver us from evil.
As long as I'm prior, no one here will give up on the child. Do you hear?
Aliena!
Our Father, who art in heaven.
We're safe in here.
Have you seen a young boy in a monk's robe?
I didn't think you were allowed to have children of your own. What kind of monk are you? Why did you bring this on us?
Give us this day our daily bread.
It was the Earl! I saw him!
As we have forgiven
It's all
our
right.
debtors.
Why did this happen? What did you do?
What?
The Earl wouldn't do this without a reason. So what did you do?
Our Father, who art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name.
Posez la question à tout le monde.
See Jonathan?
What? No! I mean, yes, he was in the cathedral. I saw him when the fire started in the market.
Ok, donc ça a l'air d'être bon.
As we have forgiven our debtors.
Parler au moine.
Any of you know where Jonathan has gone?
Oh no. I saw him in the market. Right before we came here.
We should have looked out for our little brother.
Oh God, no, no.
We will lead us not into temptation.
Demandez à lui direct.
Have you seen Jonathan?
I know it. He was with Tom.
Amen.
Out there.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
Die.
Hallowed be thy name.
Oh no! The gate is locked as well.
Earth as it is in heaven.
Aliena is this way.
Give us this
So are the attackers. If we go this way, they might not see us.
You're right.
We shouldn't come here. As we
It's
have
locked.
forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil.
On va aller vers le moulin.
Jack? Jack!
I won't leave it! Move, Mary, please. We must leave him here. No! I have to help him! Peter!
We cannot leave her here.
Words from the scripture will calm her.
Look at her husband. Look at her. Your words won't do any good.
I won't allow you to poison her, woman.
I tried to move her, but she doesn't want to let go.
We need to get her out of harm's way.
I know that, Prior. We need to help her calm down somehow.
This herb will help her. It works.
I will not let you use your devil's work on her.
What's going on here?
Look at that poor woman. Her husband has died in her arms. Your sub-prior refuses to let me help her.
Her herbage is the devil's work.
We must get her away from here. William and his men will ride this way, I know it.
You're right. We must make haste.
Philip, I told you this woman is a witch.
You're a fool. This is Henbane.
Henbane?
The devil's eye. So you admit that you are trying to poison this woman?
Oh, does the evil eye of the flower intimidate you, you old goat?
Calm down, all of you!
Prior Philip, take this. It will calm her nerves if she chews on it. For once, do the right thing.
Calmez Mary, on va les lui donner. On va les lui donner.
Prior James. Ugh, you have no idea what kind of man Prior James was. You are a fool.
Are you sure this won't harm her?
Yes, I am.
No! We grow herbs too, Remigius.
Go ahead. I'm holding her. It's working.
I told you. Maybe I was wrong about you, Philip.
How could you do that?
Oh, piss on you.
They're coming.
We need to move now.
On va la laisser mourir. La pauvre.
It makes no sense. Why would the Earl of Shiring do this?
Shut up. They'll kill us all.
It's them.
Shh. Shh. Shh.
Be quiet, please.
Look at him. He did quite well. He got pretty far.
There was someone here with him.
Hugh is right. They might be close by.
We should make haste. We got what we came for.
Not yet.
On va se rater.
Walter, why do I get the feeling you're upset?
We didn't have to do this. We came for the saint.
They deserved it. Like this ugly bastard.
Kingsbridge defied us for the last time. That monk, the bitch, and the bastard she's fucking.
Come on, move! After him!
But William said...
I said move!
Il a viré à coup de sa fronde. Très bien.
My little cub, are you all right?
Did you see Aliena?
She was in the market. I heard William calling out her name.
Jack, come. We must find her and Jonathan. Dear God. Oh. No. Aliena. Aliena! Jonathan!
He took everything from me again.
Aliena! No matter what you do, no matter where you go, I will find you. Every time you think you are safe, every time you play house, I will find you. And I will crush you. Now, kill them all and make her watch.
Aliena, are you alright?
I swear by Almighty God, and Jesus Christ, and all the saints, that I will take care of my brother Richard until he has fulfilled his vow.
Can't you hear me?
Jack! It's all gone. I can't support Richard like this. What am I going to do now?
Tom. Oh, God. No.
Ils ont buté lui. Désolé pour la moto qui passe.
We must ask the bishop for help. The bishop? Are you mad? I heard he is behind this. Shh.
How can we go on living in Kingsbridge now?
Will the cathedral still be built?
Not without the market.
It must be, or there'll be no work for us.
Please. Our prior will answer all of your questions.
Philip, they are waiting for you.
Yes.
Can we stay in Kingsbridge? Or must we move on?
Inspirer la confiance. Essayer de...
Andrew is overseeing the repairs. And we will be able to continue the construction of our cathedral. Tom Builder's son, Alfred, will take over the position of Master Builder. Though it will take longer, for we will not hold a market again. And I am happy to welcome a new novice. Most of us are familiar with him, so I'm sure we all can share the sentiment that he will be very welcome in our priory. Jack. As was Tom's wish.
Why were we attacked? Was that really the Earl of Shiring?
And the saint?
Yes, what about the saint?
How many have died? How many were wounded?
He will answer your questions. All of them.
Please tell us what to do.
Parler du sang. Oh, je pense qu'il faut vous parler.
The rumors you have heard are true. The remains of Saint Adolphus were stolen from this crypt.
We are doomed.
The saint's gone.
Who took him?
Was it the Earl of Shiring?
Why would he do that? Is Tom Builder all right?
What happened to Brother Milius? Is he not well? He looks pale.
This attack.
Shall I continue for you, my prior?
No. This attack was a great tragedy. I cannot think of why anyone would do that to us. It is impossible to grasp how these men could just...
You went against the Earl of Shiring!
He said you defied him!
Philip was in the right. We had a market license.
Our prior was in the right, but we all knew what kind of man William Hamley is. Defiance will only lead to more grief.
I agree.
You should be more careful. We must never again hold a market.
No. No, we must not.
The Earl stole the saint because of Philip.
But it's not his fault, is it?
What about Tom Builder? Was he hurt?
Please tell us.
On va faire le dernier truc.
With Kingsbridge.
Too many people have died. Many were injured. Among the dead is Tom Builder. He died protecting our little Jonathan, for which I will be eternally grateful.
Tom Builder is dead.
What will happen to our cathedral now?
2 of our brothers have perished. Brother Arnaldus.
C'est déjà qu'il est enterré, donc c'est bien. Ah. Oh, il a défendu, il a fermé la porte. Arnaldus, il était dans le...
He rests by Cuthbert's side now. And 8 more lives were taken.
William Hamley killed them.
What if he comes back?
It would be better if you answer their questions.
Why is he not answering?
Please answer.
Pas dire.
Is he not saying anything?
How will we go on?
Why is God doing this to us?
Answer them.
Ouais, il n'a que ça, donc vaut mieux le faire.
No. I cannot give you confidence. The stories of how God tested the faith of his followers. I see now how true they are. I think you do as well. I am asking myself, where is God? Why did he not prevent all this? I do not know. I have no answer.
One day, God said to Satan, "Look at my man Job. There's a good man if ever I saw one." So Satan said, "You've given him everything. That's why he's a good man." But God said, even if he were to lose everything he has, his faith in me would not falter, and I will prove it to you.
You will burn in hell for this.
What? I defeated your greatest enemy. It was a holy mission.
It's not up to you to decide that. Even your father would not have been that foolish.
I am not my father.
They saw you. They know that the Earl of Shiring is a murderer. What if my allies in Kingsbridge were hurt? What then?
Absolve my sins.
Only if you announce your loyalty to King Stephen.
No! Stephen lost. He is weak.
Bishop Henry will not approve of me giving absolution to a supporter of Empress Maud. Are you a man of the church or not?
I am.
Then do as you are told. And never defy me again. Is that understood?
Yes, my bishop.
Donc vous n'avez pas pu décider si Jack devait devenir novice, là, tu toi, devait l'échouer, vous avez calmé Marie avec la prière, mais... Ok. Donc désolé des petites des moments où j'étais pas là, mais bon, c'est parce que bon, je fais attention aux chats, mais là les gens ils dorment, mais là en fait je croyais que c'était le chat qui miaulait devant ma porte, et en fait non, c'est d'autres bruits. Donc voilà, ouais, être sûr. C'est pour ça que j'ai fermé ma fenêtre, parce que si je lui ouvre et qu'il essaye de sortir, j'ai pas envie qu'il tombe, parce qu'il est encore un peu, pas sous le choc, mais sous les trucs, donc voilà, j'évite. Donc c'est désolé. Si je n'étais pas là. Donc j'ai pas pu suivre trop l'histoire là. Déjà on comprend que en fait c'est un peu la merde quoi. Et que l'autre il a un peu, et que le William Hamley il a foutu la merde, et que l'évêque il fout pas la merde sinon on te défonce quoi. Le moulin.
One day we'll tell everyone everything about us, Ali. All of them.
Maybe
À
we
dire
should
ça.
have told everyone while we still could. Maybe there would have been ways to make it last.
Retaper.
Jack! Oh. What is he doing in there? Jack!
S'ouvrir.
Oh, Jack.
At least I still have my hair.
Ils ont pas fait la tonsure.
Where can we go from here?
Anywhere we want.
What is this?
I told you I had a surprise for you. Remember? This is it.
What is it?
It's a first version of a fulling mill.
Is fulling the cloth all by itself using the motion of the water wheel?
Yes. What do you think? You'll be able to sell even more cloth, not just wool, like you wanted to.
Quand même le féliciter.
It's a brilliant invention. It's what I always wanted.
Then why do you look so sad?
William Hamley.
We will go someplace else then, where he won't find us.
He will find me, wherever I go.
You can't just give up.
I'm not giving up. And I'm not running away. And because I'm not running away, there is something I have to tell you. It's not what I want to do. It's what I have to do.
Choisir ça.
Jack,
What is it?
I wish things were different.
What things?
We can't meet again. Not like this.
Why?
Voilà, on va lui dire ça.
I'm getting married. To support Richard.
To whom?
It's not important. William will burn down anything that I build up. This is the only choice I have. My husband will pay for Richard's expenses. It's the only way my brother can protect our people.
I will marry you.
I love you, Jack. And I always will. But look at yourself. You are a good man, Jack. And monks can't marry.
Then I will stop being a monk.
And what then?
I don't know.
Lui laisser un espoir.
When this is over, we can meet again.
But not like this.
No, not like this.
Don't say that.
Pas le choix. On a que seul.
What?
Who are you going to marry?
On va lui dire.
He has steady income from the houses he builds in Shiring and Winchester. And he is a master builder now.
What?
Dear Francis, I long for the day you can read all the letters I've written. Once, you asked me if I often think of our parents.
Dire que c'est le cas.
I do. And I often think of the day they were killed. And of how Abbot Peter took us in. Peter raised us and taught us about God. We grew up in the safety of the monastery. Only now have I begun to understand that outside the priory, the killing continued every single day.
On va le brusquer. Sinon il va bien câble.
That if God was just, he would not allow all the pain and bloodshed. A few days ago, William Hamley and his men attacked us. Many died by their hand. Milius is dead. First, I believed I had brought the devil to Kingsbridge, for I thought I had seen him in Lincoln. The last few nights, I did not sleep. I was afraid that in my dreams I might flee from his grasp in blind terror toward the river and drown like Prior James did. But I know this is not the work of the devil, but of man. But why does God not put an end to it? Most of what Abbot Peter taught us was right. For he taught us about living in seclusion, away from sin, away from want, away from the world that turns man against man. I know I blamed you for for what happened after we got involved with Bishop Wayland. I do not anymore. But I blame our church and men like Wayland, because they involved themselves in the bloodshed, as Peter taught us.
C'est vrai qu'il a créé, il était en train de créer un château aussi.
The answers I seek are not out there. Maybe I will find them in here. Where are you, Francis?
Put that away!
Stop it immediately!
No, Jack!
Oh!
Jack!
Jack! No! This is not what we do!
Ugh, get off me, you freak!
No!
Jack!
Take him away! Lock him up!
Ok. On lui demander pourquoi il a fait ça. Un moyen de sortir. Paul. Ouverture, porture. Dans. Cosa buena.
It's all useless. No. It's all you.
Mur, le mur, le mur.
No. It's all.
Faut juste attendre, ok.
Jack.
Mother?
The water duct runs right under the cell. Look for a loose stone in the floor. It'll sound hollow.
What? How do you know that?
Il est enfermé ici.
The cracks are too narrow. I can't just. Won't be able to live as long as there's. This one looks easy to pry out, but not with bare.
Peut-être avec le machin. Voilà. Il fait de le prendre.
With that hole, I could lift the slab out. She was right.
Mais c'était sous le moulin.
Jack, tell me, was it about Aliena? I know about you two. I have known for a long time.
And how did you know how to get out of that cell? How did you know?
Your father. He was locked up in there as well.
Is he a monk?
No. They said he was a thief, but he was not. They hanged him, but he was innocent.
How? How did it happen?
Someone here in Kingsbridge gave him a jeweled cup and told him he could go. A mile down the road, he was arrested and accused of theft. It was like a game to them. They said he had stolen that cup from the priory.
Who said that?
3 men. He managed to escape the way you did, but they caught up with him. They hanged him in Shiring.
Who were those men?
It does not matter. It is all in the past now.
Donc il y a Valéran dans le truc et 2 autres que je vois pas.
That is what he told me.
On dirait qu'il y a même Remigius. La mère de John et à propos de son père sont en partie vraies. Il a effectivement répondu pour vol à Sherry, mais Hélène affirme que Jack Sherber n'était pas un voleur. Elle est certaine que 3 hommes sont responsables de ça. Or, ces hommes lui auraient donné une coupe ornée de joyaux provenant du premier de il te fait arrêter pour vol. RN refuse d'en dire plus au sujet. Le juge responsable de sa mort, ces hommes lui auraient donné une coupe ornée de joyaux provenant du prieuré de Kingbridge. Ils l'ont ensuite fait arrêter pour vol. Elle refuse d'en dire plus au sujet des hommes qu'elle juge responsables de sa mort. Le Jack qui aurait pu bien être, et bien qu'elle était amoureuse du jongleur français. Les circonstances de l'arrivée de cet homme en Angleterre ainsi que de ses véritables origines restent un mystère, même pour elle. Là. Ok, c'était un saltimbanque français.
There must be someone who remembers Jack Sherberg, right?
I knew this day would come.
I'm not a monk.
I know.
And I can't work here with Alfred.
I know. You really love her, don't you, Aliena?
Yes.
You truly are his son, Jack Jackson. This place is too small for you. After your father died, I went into the forest to get away from it all. But if you live like an animal, then they treat you like one. Do not let them ever find your way in the world. And when it leads you back to me, I want to hear lots of new tales.
Of course.
Those that killed your father, the people they killed, will return to haunt them. I promised them.
Wayleran disrespects you. After all I've done for him. Why rely on him for salvation? There are many priests, many bishops.
Maybe. But you are not making decisions for me either, Walter. No one is. If the Lord wants me to support Wayleran, he will let me know.
And what if he does not? What then? Will you allow Wayleran to order you around?
La mère qui s'est réveillée. Oui, vous jouez avec tous les trucs ouverts.
It's getting cold.
ouvrir la porte.
Yes?
I'm sorry for disturbing you on an important day like this, but have you by any chance seen Jack since yesterday?
Has something happened?
He's gone. We've been looking for him all morning.
On va balancer les trucs.
Well, yes, and I'm afraid it is my fault. I had him locked away. But in the end, I just punished anger with wrath.
Well, find him then.
My monks are already trawling the woods. I myself will go to Shiring, while Martha is taking a horse to a cave he used to know. Please, don't let this spoil the first day of your marriage, when there should be only reason to rejoice.
Thank you.
On va le retrouver.
They still haven't found him. How long has it been?
3 jours.
3 days.
Well, I think he's gone for good. I love him like a brother. But first he tries to kill me. Then he runs off. Woody and his family's sick.
Are you hungry? I think I'll prepare some food.
Great. I'm starving.
Les marmites.
What are you cooking?
Frumenti.
What's going in it?
Wheaten ale with milk, spices, venison and eggs.
Well, as long as it tastes good.
Spices. I need to add some spices. And I mustn't forget the eggs.
Avec des pistes d'abord. Les œufs dorés dans le panier. Ah, ok.
We've been married for what? A week?
5 days.
That's almost a week. Yet we still haven't, you know.
You've been keeping your distance.
I didn't want to pester you. You seem so... I don't know. Sometimes you look at me like you think your husband isn't a good man. But I am a good man. You'll see.
Non, il y a un truc. Métier à tisser, il y a quoi d'autre en coin? Autour de la barrique.
Spices. I need to add some, and I mustn't forget the eggs.
Où les œufs? Ils sont là. Allez, on les rajoute. Carrément.
Today, I was thinking about what you and Philip did for our workers when they were afraid that they wouldn't be paid. Offering them coin to make them stay and feel safe. What if I did something similar? How about I could offer them pay in case something happens? Like an insurance. What do you think?
That would be very kind.
I want to suggest it to the prior tomorrow. He said he'd come over around noon tomorrow. Maybe he could eat with us. And you could help me explain the idea, if you want. I think it would be good for you to do something other than cooking and weaving. You haven't left the house in 2 weeks.
On va dire 17 jours.
17 days.
Y a rien d'autre? On va mettre ce qui reste d'épices. Ah putain. En fait là, lui dit les jours comme si pour lui dire ça me fait chier quoi.
No, thank you. I'm just here to talk.
Ascetic as always, I see.
It just turns more and more into a habit, really. So, you are suggesting that we promise the workers money if the construction is not completed?
Yes, as an insurance. Since the Fleece Fair, they've been quite worried. It would ease their minds a bit.
Yes, especially since they know they don't have to finish the cathedral in order to get rich. It sounds to me like we would be tempting them to fail deliberately.
I hadn't thought about that.
On va le soutenir.
Philip is right. Your plan will only foster greed.
I don't know. I think the idea is good. My workers would know that they would get paid more if they finish the thing. They're not as greedy as you two make them. I just want to ease their minds a bit.
Yes, you said that. Your idea shows great compassion, Alfred.
Thank you, Father.
But Lady Aliena is right. Man's heart is cruel and wicked.
On peut les aider, mais ils peuvent demander plus des fois.
Levels of greed and fraud would find their way into Kingsbridge. But that's not the point I wanted to make. I could never promise them coin, because one cannot give what one does not have. Ever since the market collapsed, Kingsbridge is losing more than it earns. We may even run out before we complete the cathedral.
What? It was my father's dream to build that thing. We must finish it.
Je vais demander ça.
Could you build faster? Finish it before you run out of money?
Is that an option?
It is. I've seen it done before. I can do it.
All right. I promise you, I will think about your proposal. Oh, milady, your soup.
Au potage. C'est mieux réussi. C'est mieux réussi. Ah, on est au mois d'août. On est à la même époque. Servir à Martha.
Thank you. I'd never thought that my brother could work so hard.
Il fait ce qu'il a à faire.
He does what he has to.
I would never have thought. Really? Alfred has changed. He used to be such a bully. He seems really concerned about things now. About Kingsbridge, about you, about your family. I can't wait for you to give me a little nephew or niece.
On va tout lui dire.
Won't happen. No? No.
Oh. By the way, I got the blue dye you've been asking for. It's from a woad merchant in Winchester. Took me some time to find him.
Oh, thank you so much, Martha. I guess now I finally have to finish my weaving.
How's it going?
Okay. Dire que ça avance. Avance.
What does Sir Richard think of the idea?
I haven't told him yet. When he comes here, he's mostly interested in coin. But that's the deal. He fights and I pay. It's an endless circle. The coat of arms shall remind us of who we are and where we come from, so we don't end up losing purpose.
Have you decided on an animal yet? You really should have an animal on it.
Lion, un ours, un aigle. O-L-R-A. Le roi. Ah oui, L-O-R-A. Ou Harold. Allez, un lion.
It will sport a lion.
Wow, that's a strong animal. I like that. Ali, I'm so sorry that I mentioned wanting a niece. I just thought, in the last month, that you were, well, growing a bit?
Oh, I'm just getting fat.
You're not getting fat?
You forget that there's not a lot for me to do other than sit around and eat.
Then we should take a hike soon. Stretch your legs and get some sunshine.
I'd like that. I would like that a lot. But not today. I need to finish the coat of arms first. Get it done while I still can.
Ah, petite relation avec le Jack, donc... Ok. Un coup. On va pas faire le déni. Essaye de faire son mieux quand même, on va pas être méchant contre lui. C'est vrai qu'elle tourne un peu autour du pot. C'est sévère ou... Voilà. Hop. Choisis au hasard.
Marrying Alfred was a mistake. I knew it all along, but I saw no other choice. Not if I wanted to stop William Hamley. And Alfred was the only one promising to help me reclaim my father's inheritance. And ever since we've been married, he's been working deep into the nights to finish the cathedral. And when he's home, he expects nothing in return, although I can see so much longing in his eyes. He is trying his best to make our arrangement work.
C'est ça qu'il fait.
All I do is bicker. I made a mistake. And to make things worse, I am pregnant with your grandchild.
You brought this on yourself. You had the love of your life, and you threw it away.
Do you scorn me for what I did?
no more than anyone else. First and foremost, I blame that priest who turned my son into a monk. But you're a very close second.
Dire ça.
What if I brought Jack back?
Oh, Aliena. Jack has left England. There's no possible way to find out where he went.
Because
Jack loved you. For me, that makes you still family. If you can't have his baby, give it to me. I will raise it far away from this crooked world that had no room for my son.
I don't want to give our child away.
Then you cannot stay here. You cannot go on like this.
But I have to. Don't you understand?
Qu'on va lui donner.
It's finished. I want you to wear it when you go to battle. To remind us of what we are fighting for.
Huh. Why a lion?
Noble et fier.
Because it's a noble and proud animal. It symbolizes what we should ceaselessly strive to be.
You hear that, Alfred? I'm a lion. Rawr.
Grow up, Richard. This is important.
Sorry.
How's the war going, by the way?
It can't go on forever, can it?
The good thing is, William Hamley is turning out to be quite the lousy player. In our last battle, he ran away when things started to get a bit tight. They say he was afraid to die before he settled matters with his mother.
His mother?
No one's seen her in years, not since her husband died. But rumor has it she's still alive and joyfully pulling his strings.
Voilà.
Mention her to William, and he goes as pale as a sheep. Ali, we are so close, but we need to be careful. We mustn't let our guard down.
Is there anything you need from me, Richard?
Well, a new saddle would be nice.
I'll see to it.
And a horse to put it on, of course. The last one caught quite a few arrows.
Right.
I'll be out for a while. I've got some business at the market with Martha.
All right.
Examiner blason d'Aliena. But de servir d'emblème foutu pour apparition un bouclier, une armure ou un tabac ou un drapeau. Il sera porté au cœur de la bataille chèquement et choisi pour symboler de manière unique l'histoire et cité de celui qui porte le blason. Et c'est pourquoi Aliena a choisi un nom. On a l'humain puissant qui n'avale jamais le combat. On ne parle à personne, on se casse.
I can't believe you two have almost done it. You've almost won your father's earldom back.
Oh, don't say that until it's actually happened. I'll see you later in the evening.
Ah, there you are.
I always wondered what it would have been like to grow up in a forest.
Oh, it's cold. Very, very cold. When I was young, I spent a night in Ellen's cave. If it hadn't been for her soup, I would have died for sure.
And what kind of soup?
Just some broth. Jack had killed a deer earlier that day, but had let it spoil. So it was just turnips and nuts.
But hunting deer is...
I know. It's punishable by death. Jack never was one for rules and laws.
Right. He was always busy with something, just not with what Tom asked him to do.
Jack? Yes. Yes, he was.
D'autres trucs à parler là non. En fait, il faut parler avec elle, c'est tout.
You will be an aunt soon.
What?
But don't tell Alfred. I haven't told him yet.
You still think marrying him was a mistake?
I do.
I do too. But you did it for very good reasons. So, maybe it wasn't a mistake after all. Maybe it will work. Not in a loving way, but more like a partnership. You two seeing eye to each other.
Maybe. But the baby is not...
What was that?
Ok. C'est un peu pété donc.
Too fast. Like the Babylonians, they sought to be grander than God, and for this we all have to suffer.
It was the stone roof. He started building a stone roof. If Papa had still been alive, he would have stopped him.
You're with child? How can you be with child if we never...
My cub is gone and will never return. You threw it all away for a life of lies and a kingdom of dust.
Without a cathedral, my mother will spend an eternity in hell. And by God, I hope you won't suffer the same fate for this. I can't stay. Not without work. And not like this. I'm sorry.
There's no need to cry. There. We've been crying for far too long now. Where do we go from here?
Fermer la porte déjà. Ah non.
We will build a cathedral right here, towering high above Shiring. But it will not be a cheap undertaking.
Money is no object. I shall build it for our Lord and my mother, so that the Lord will heal her.
I am sure he will. Ah, yes, there he is.
Who?
We will need a master builder.
My bishop, I think I have the right man.
My bishop, my name is Alfred Builder.
Plus d'argent. Ah. On dirait qu'elle est sur un bateau, donc elle s'en va chercher Jack. Toute seule. Du coup, il est parti. Si elle prend un bateau, il est peut-être parti en France. Dans les choses lors de l'opté à Jacques, vous pensez que Dieu est injuste? Vous avez choisi un lion comme ornement pour... J'ai pas dit qu'il était injuste, j'ai juste dit qu'il il préférait pas la guerre, mais que c'est les hommes qui préféraient la guerre. C'est pas grave, le truc que si il pense que ça... Choisir un lion comme ornement pour vos armoiries n'a pas soutenu l'idée d'Alfred pour aider les ouvriers. Après le mariage avec là, vous avez sombré dans le désespoir, vous avez quitté Kinbridge pour le bon, on a terminé le livre 2. Ok, bah on a terminé un livre, puis poil au bon moment.
Next time on the Pillars of the Earth, witness the climactic final part of the series.
Voilà, donc ça sera la fin.
It's time to face our enemies.
It is time to make a stand for what we believe in.
The Pillars of the Earth. Book 3. The Eye of the Storm.
Voilà, on voit ils ont tous vieilli, donc c'est des années après, je pense. Donc ouais, bon, on a terminé. On peut cliquer pour passer, on me laissera le générique quand on aura fini le truc. Donc ok, donc la prochaine fois, bah on attaquera le livre 3, donc la suite, donc là, bah, tout le monde est parti, tout le monde s'est cassé, et ça a foutu un bordel monstre. Et Alfred est devenu pas du moins un traître, mais a décidé d'aider pour la cathédrale de Valéron, donc bah ça va foutre un peu la merde. Bon, c'est l'autre elle est partie, donc ça fait des scissions quoi. Donc voilà. C'est là l'intrigue passe à un autre niveau. C'est ça qui est rigolo. Donc allez, on va quitter le jeu